What's up? Just going live a little early before Cullen gets here. He'll be here, say about 30 minutes. So I'm going to work on a little bit of orcs until then. Got airbrush a bunch of Squig, Space Green Bob, Han Check, Jonathan Payne. How's it going, y'all? Todd. I gotta show you something, buddy. Where did I put it? Ah, yeah. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you know that. If you recognize that, Todd. While at the that's my alarm. While at the store to let's turn that off. No. Oh, turn the alarm off. Well, that's gonna go off again. Yeah, either way, sorry. Focus. I have another jabber side. Because everybody, you're gonna need two. You're gonna need two. You gotta cover two sides of the table. How's it going, Kyle? Kyle, I have myself a second jabber slide. It's gonna be pretty good for Whap. Yeah, Jack, sorry. Monday nights at about 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, so about 30 minutes. There's a members only live show. Which we're not doing that yet. We're doing that in about 30 minutes. Thanks for keeping fantasy alive. Right now I'm painting Black Legion Space Marines. I love from Scotland. Wow, that's man, did you hear Black Legion just won a what tournament was that? Oh, there was a sizable tournament that Black Legion just took. On this episode. Fair. Fair. I didn't turn my lights on yet. I don't even maybe I will. This is hard to reach. People got salty Black Legion won. I bet. Ooh, that's. Why is that strobing? Distracting me. Can't stick around? No problem, buddy. Do you gotta do? I just saw your question in Discord. What I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna answer that question in the live stream, but the answer is gonna be probably. It's not my birthday. I can't cheat. It's not my birthday. We're getting close though. We're getting real close to my birthday though. Less than 2 weeks. Cygors, eh? The thing with the Cygors are solid. They're really good. It's just the freaking Gorgon is too good. A midweek hangout? No plan. Ooh, I might be off work on Wednesday. I think this light's broken now. I might be off work on Wednesday, so if I am, depending on how I feel, I'll come on and do something Wednesday. It was the London one. I thought it was in the States. Yeah, Todd, almost certainly, we can do Triumph Century. Houston Warzone, that's what it was. That's what it was. Am I gonna do any new Black Templar? Man, that Black Templar stuff is so. If Scary wasn't working in house at Mini Wargaming, I would definitely do Black Templars. But that's his thing, so I'm not gonna step on his toes there. We intentionally try not to overlap with each other's armies just for greater variation, greater coverage. So yeah, I'll leave that to him, and it gives me a little breathing room to not have to paint a new army. Yeah, so I saw some videos sketchy about some other YouTubers calling for some Forge World bans. I didn't watch the videos because I don't care. But yeah, no, I have heard that they got salted because obviously Iron Warriors should have won. I know, Iron Warriors are clearly the best Chaos Space Marines. I mean, how can you get salty Black Legion one? Like, you know that person worked hard. And like, there wasn't there. I saw the list. It had one Leviathan, I believe. One what's that one? Not Decimator engine? No, is that what it's called? He had a couple of Forge World units, but it wasn't that many. Well, Kyle, what are you gonna do with 4 Gorgons? Come on now. Todd, today I bought a Wood Elf army that I think might be a pain to play against for a lot of other Whap armies. 9 a.m. lecture. Joshua, I'm happy to keep fantasy alive. Keep watching the videos. Thumbs up everything that you can. That is a huge help for me, buddy. And I'll keep making the videos. If everybody thumbs up the videos that they watch, I will keep making videos. But I'm gonna keep making videos either way. Yeah, Kyle, cockatrices as well. I'm thinking about picking up a couple. And then what model are you supposed to use for the ram horn? The roar was rough. Todd. No spoiler, Todd. Don't say nothing about the second game. No spoilers. So one day, Daddy Pudding, one day a year, you guys don't wish me happy birthday. That's what we'll call it even. Oh, I got all my kill rigs in. Oh, this camera's messed up. I forgot to fix this camera. I got my kill rigs in, so I'm assembling all my squigs. This is more Squig Hog Boys. I'm assembling all them so I can airbrush all the squigs be the same color. I have 3 of my shelf. I had the dumbest take in the new Templar models. I know based on the old art, but I love the artwork. But I hate the idea of Templar with an axe like that. Oh, I love that axe Space Marine Bob. I love it. I thought it was amazing. You're talking about the one that like the one they showed off today, right? Oh, I thought it was so beautiful. Catchy, I can't. I can't. I'm at home, and I left the army at the studio. Per Rabo, best trader Primarch, fight me fortifiers. I am stealing that line. In fairness, all the big names read some team tournament in Vegas. Oh, I figured there was something up that. That's okay. Not to belittle the guy's win, not to take it away from him, but well, now my wood elf. I literally just built a wood elf list. I'm thinking it's gonna be really hard to beat. But then when we play that back rep, maybe I'll find out that it's just really easy to beat, and I have no idea how to gauge anything yet. Yeah, I got like 80 archers, 15 glade riders, only 15 glade guard, 10 hunters, 1 treeman. I have 8 of the old metal dryads. On that regard, I'm looking for the old metal dryads. If anybody has any to sell, I need at least 2, but I'll take the old metal dryads. If anybody has any to sell, send me an email, gamingwiththemountain@gmail.com or Steve at Mini Wargaming. I got like 20 war dancers, 10 way watchers, a dragon, 36. I think about 8 warhawk riders, maybe yeah, I think 8. Oop, try something with us. Oh, the kill rigs are going to be super easy for modularity. Is that a word? It's a super well designed in that regard. It's gonna be kill rig or hunter rig without any magnets, without any gluing. They'll just snap on and off the parts. Oh, this thing here is way smaller than I expected it to be. Like, this is the Squigosaur. I got a couple of them. It's only a little bit bigger than the Smash and Knob. Also, I lost my train of thought mid sentence right there. Is there a starter kit in Warhammer AOS like they did in 40k? Yeah, like yeah, it's called Dominion. There's a bunch of mini starter sets as well for Age of Sigmar. I've been working on some new models. Like they have some really nice orcs, and Stormcast tunnels in that set. My buddy took third at Warzone, played the Black Legion list with his orcs and live stream. Nice. On a scale of 1 to Mad Max, how you to build a killer? I'm gonna paint them all completely, like, just out like box, assemble it where the instructions tell me to put the bits. I think you have a Dark Elder Tantalus, Steve. I do have a Tantalus. Talir, if I say your name right, that sounds fair. I'm not even joking. Because of that joke, what you just said, not because you just said it, but because that joke, I put all my mountain dice and put them away, and bought all new orc dice, like the 40k orc dice that just came out. I replaced all my dice with them, so I'm gonna use them, so nobody can blame my dice anymore. Completely non-meme, totally justified, glorified mini or even campaign crusades aside. Do you think GW will go for the more varied selection on mortal chaos units, probably even a chaos cultist codex? I doubt you'll see a chaos cultist codex. I highly doubt that. But I would expect to see a cultist expansion, like not just one cultist unit type thing anymore. Is my bet for the future of Chaos Space Marines or Heretic Astartes. What do you want to call them? Will you ever do Whap reviews in the Army? Yes, Joshua, for sure I will. Just not yet. I thought about starting that, but I want to get more games under my belt before I do. I actually got in for 6, 7, 8. I think I got about 10 games under my belt now. Maybe, but that sounds about right. Super easy to build, actually. Are you talking about this? Or the kill rig? I haven't played. The only part of the kill rigs I've assembled are the big squigs. I haven't assembled the big parts yet. I'm sorry, Ankron. Ankron, what time zone you in? Because I want to do something. I know I have a lot of people in Europe. I was gonna say in the Europe. A lot of fans in the Europe, and I want to do something to make sure I can get videos earlier for them, because I'm gonna talk about it in a little bit more detail in the live show. Oh, sorry, the members only show. But I'm in talks with some people named Luca. We'll bring him on the channel to have a second weekly live bat rap where we do 40k or Horus Heresy, maybe even some AOS. But it'll have to be in the evenings, Eastern time. Unless we do Saturday, Sunday streams, which I don't know if that's a good idea. But yes, I'm trying to figure out how to get earlier shows up live wise for you people in the Europes. 80 gosh, I know. I get you. I get you. I've taken all profit and put it into fantasy armies so far from this channel. Do you think we'll have separate books for Emperor's Children and World Leaders? I do. I do believe it. Fred B, I agree with you. Like it up. Everybody like the video. The live streams aren't that important to like. I'm not gonna lie. Don't care if you like the live streams. It's the battle reports that are important that everybody likes. Not that you like them. Sure, I want you to like them. I mean, I like them. Thumbs up the battle report. It's so important. Big Bang, how's it going? Does anybody know when the first Wood Elf battle will come out? Well, I'll tell you this. I will probably play Wood Elves this Saturday live. All right, Todd, you have a good one. Hope to see you back in studio soon. Right? So yeah, Facebook and Instagram has been down for a while today. Javier in Spain, how's it going? Yeah, it's fair. It is late there, eh? Yeah, that's the one thing about these late, well, sorry, the evening streams. Yeah, sorry, Demon Benji, it's so late. Oh, I was actually talking about how the Tantalus was to build. My bad. The Tantalus was not that bad to build because it's thick and didn't require any reshaping. So yeah, no, it was actually quite easy to build. I think I had to throw one of the sail into a little bit of hot water, boiling water to straighten it a little bit, but the body itself was fine when I assembled it. Dr. V, how's it going? If you do a midnight stream, it could be morning for EU. Yeah, but see, okay, so that's the thing. I one day that actually might be the answer. That actually might be. But see, I'm personally, as I'm getting older, am going to bed earlier and earlier and waking up. So, 10 years ago, doing a 3 a.m. stream would have been super easy for me. But no, all joking aside, though, Jonathan Payne, like that actually might be the answer. But we'll figure it out. Big Bang, that is awesome. I got a bunch of ogres I want to paint soon too. I just like painting ogres. I like airbrushing giants and ogres. I like airbrushing their big fleshy parts for some reason. I know that's weird, but I like what I like. This is for Adam. This is really for Rain. There you go, buddy. I got that weird hat head going. How you doing, Adam? Would you ever own my own gaming store? I have no desire to. I could, yeah, well, I don't know. Sure, one day when I get too old to make videos and nobody wants to watch my 80-year-old ass talk about how, oh, well, in my day, Space Marines only had 2 wounds. Do you know, this is an important Colonel Media comment, do you know that using those shooter boys can put up to 12 rocket shots per turn? That's true if you spend a lot of points. Yeah, the Saturday Live are, I think time-wise, are kind of perfect for the way things are going. 11 a.m. Eastern Time seems to be a good catch-all. Even though Saturday is literally the worst time to stream according to all my YouTube analytics. My audience is at its all-time low on the entire day of Saturday, like all day. Sundays would be a good time, but I don't want to move the Saturday streams to Sunday. What color fingernails does Cyberus have? Oh, purple. They dropped the rocks on it, right? They're all purple or dark blue. Zachary, I appreciate it, man. You know what, Dr. V? Ever since contrast paints came out, I've been using my airbrush less and less. I still use my airbrush a lot. Um, yeah, I just airbrush the base coats. But my Eldar, my yellow is all airbrushed, obviously. But my orcs, like all my beast negas, there's 0 air. Oh no! Sorry, the squigs are airbrushed, and then everything else is painted normally. I do, Jonathan Payne. I do. Chris, how's it going? Eternal Guard with a reroll break has been a very good anvil. I only have 15 Eternal Guard though. I need to get more. Old man, there will definitely be more BCS stuff. I bought a couple more units at the I was at the Niagara Falls store yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. So I picked up even more BCS that they had on the shelf. Hey Steve, do you think you should pick me your Custodies next or start my Beast Claw? Do your Beast Claw ogres, dude. Then again, if you have a playable ogre list, do your Custodies. That's what I would do. Want to get an airbrush? Any tips on how to not get a paint on your desk? No. You're supposed to get a majority of the paint on your desk or dog while airbrushing. But for those who actually want to answer that question, go to Amazon, whatever, buy yourself that cheap $40 airbrush booth, and it'll solve all your problems. In fact, I'm gonna order that today because I haven't brought the airbrush back to the studio yet. It's still here. Hear me out. Contrast paints with the airbrush. Yep, you can do that. I use a lot of washes for the airbrush as well. I put together a full 2,000 point Beast Snaggers only list. I got oh no, they're over the dining room table. I got a bunch of characters painted up yesterday. It's gonna be 2,000 points, snake bites, only Beast Snaggers. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to play. And it'll at least be a way to play where it's not oppressive for your opponent to go against. Because I also bought a whole bunch more of the buggies and rocket truck squig buggies, mega trap scrap jets, all that stuff. I bought a bunch of them, but I also know it's not going to be great content for battle reports. So I'm working on the Beast Contrast paints have nearly killed all my GB or wash shoes. Yeah, no, I can understand that. I'm having trouble as a Zinch. Against Zinch players, Lumineth, they wreck me every time. See, you know what? I believe you. I don't know enough about Zinch to understand why. Can't you use like your ignore like the ward save spell to really mitigate their damage? Like, is the I don't want to be that guy, but is the answer not just bring Techless to deal with Zinch? Just putting it out there. I just paid Minches Never Play. Glad I found this channel though. Man, I appreciate. I'm very glad you found this channel as well. Many people are just like that. For most of my life, I was the guy who collected and painted and didn't play. A vast majority of gamers or Warhammer enthusiasts or people that never play. One of us. One of us. You think about spamming Patrol the Tavern so you can take more Truck Boy mobs? Well, that is actually not a terrible. I know you're making a joke, but again, that's actually not a terrible idea. In fact, my Beast Snaggle list is 3 patrols, so I can have 3 war bosses. I have. I'm gonna bring the name character war like Mozrog, a Swigosaur, and a Beast Boss. Yeah, Zach, I'm gonna have. I can't wait until they're done. I'm gonna have fun with them. Painting your stories is a great way to have your 30k friends hate you and your 40k friends love you. Jonathan Payne nailed it. That's exactly true. You can't lose the game with them in 30k, no matter how hard you try, and you can't really win a game in 40k unless you bring nothing but the big dreadnoughts. Honestly, though, inks through the airbrush are a really fun way to paint. I used I have white ink I use for highlighting my yellow. That I then use another lighter yellow to highlight it again. It's the only ink I have is white. Thank you, Jonathan Kelly, for wishing me a happy birthday on one of my yet again, not birthdays. Timur, man, that is funny. You had me laughing today. Realizing I've had a foot of Gork all this time. He knows what I mean. If you can find someone with a ZM board. Oh, I think you're talking to somebody else. I just started Soul Blade Gravelords. I have to say, I kind of hate how Graveguard. Oh my god. Also, happy birthday. Wait, how the Graveguard built? I don't think I haven't built them in many, many years. The skeletons. The skeletons are frustrating to build. There's a little piece of like the part where the sprue can like here. Like those bits where the sprue connects to the actual bit. On many of them, the skeletons, it's inside the hip. Like, if my hand is the hips, where my thumb is, where they would put the little bit where the sprue attaches, and the gap isn't big enough for your standard hobby knife. I get my hand in here to get in there and cut it out. It is such a poorly designed kit that looks really nice once it's assembled. Any tips for getting started in Horus Heresy? Seen you play Zormortalis some. Is that a good place? Yeah, Zormortalis is the best way to start for sure. Also, strong rumors that next month we're going to see some new Horus Heresy plastics. Don't know if it's true. If that's true, I'd wait till then. Dalen, right? Like, honestly. And then the fact that their legs are thin, tiny paperclip width of plastic. They're beautiful models that are just very poorly designed. I recommend anybody who's new to the hobby do not start with skeletons from Soulblade Grave Lords. Twin Axe. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Freaking love the BC Chaos so much. Because even the small snip, like I use these ones for the Games Workshop ones, and they're very narrow at the end. Like they're very small at the tip, and they don't get in either. So like, I cut them off with this and do my best to. It's just dumb. Beast Snaggers are bad because they can't fit in trucks. They can go in trucks. They can fit in trucks. But you can fit 20 of them in a. Oh, sorry, 15 of them in a hunter rig. Matchmaking is going very good. Mark. It's going to be a good game, I believe. I hope, anyway. Wait, these are a box cutter and not a scalpel? That's honestly the first time I've seen. Well, yeah, why not? Like, I don't even know. I have a bunch of hobby knives, but like, I don't know. I prefer these. They scrape better. The blades typically last longer. I prefer these. You see the Total War 3 Cathay trailer? Sure did. Wait, Jack? I think I'm about to blow your mind. Um, did you not see Games Workshop's concept art that they put out after that trailer for Total War? Like, the stuff you're seeing in that video is basically what you're going to see in Total War. What model is your wireless video camera useful as up close shots during? It's the GoPro Black 9. What kind of beer are you drinking? Some kind of weird Canadian beer? Actually, no. I went to go grab a beer in the fridge and there wasn't anything there. This is actually just Coke Zero. We have a new can here in Canada. I don't know why it's like that now, but that's how it looks now. What about painting streams with members of the Discord? Yeah. We'll do that. Well, like the stream that's going to start anytime Colin's ready was meant to always be that. But then we had some bandwidth issues last week, so we started chatting instead. But like, yeah, we'll keep evolving and keep adding new types of hangles and stuff. Oof, Frank, what do you folks think are good brushes to get into the alternative to Games Workshops? I'm getting frustrated at Games Workshop ones I have. Oh man, why? I almost exclusively use Games Workshop brushes, only because of ease of access. Um, I don't know what the brush. Well, no, I used to buy brushes from like a painting store, like Michael's, like a hobby store, and they were fine. But now that there's a store connected to the building, like I work at a place that has a store connected to it, it's just easier to get the brushes there. But I know the brand name Winsor Newton people tend to be fans of, and that's the only one I know. Maybe people in the chat can help out more. But I use only Games Workshops out of just pure convenience. Country Gaming, how's it going? I love Whap. No, Kyle, I haven't done any more oil washes yet. But I have to add more to that Stormcast army real soon, so soon. Oh, yeah, and there's Jonathan Payne with Winsor Newton. You still don't have access to Discord? Okay, Couchitron. So I recently found out why there's an issue, right? If you go to the YouTube community site right now, there's a link there that'll get you in. Did you get that far yet? And if you've gotten that far, the next step is under your what's the salt? There's a setting. Um, so it's something you have to do. Something I can do to help you. You have to do something. You have to connect your YouTube account to Discord. And I'm gonna go open up the directions on how to do that. Oh, I went to my studio, not the channel. And my computer is being a little slow for some reason. Maybe it is time to buy. Alright, so what is the directions? All you gotta do is... Oh, wait. You go to user settings and then click on connections. And then from there, you connect your YouTube account to the Discord. And then you'll be able to see everything. Maybe Frank, you got me thinking though. Maybe I should be trying other kinds of brushes and Because I am not an artist. I am a grunt painter who destroys brushes. Maybe I'll make a list of things I should try brush-wise. Got my grot tanks. I never owned any. One day. Kolinsky, Emil says. Newton Series 7, Raphael. Yeah, all these brand name. People love there's certain brushes. To me, I'm not trying to be like, they're all the same to me. I'm just trying to get paint on them all so I can play a game. Sugarwater says Games Workshop brushes have a nice support when you buy them. Yeah, I find that they work. See, for me, Games Workshop brushes, I destroy them and then I give them a soak in simple green, and then I clean them up and I use them until I usually have the wood handle parts fall apart before I have to the brush away. Kyle's using Windsor Newton. No, Windsor Newton seems to be there's a lot of good brush companies out there, I guess. After getting my first real brush, I never got back. So okay, yeah, maybe I do just try some new brushes. You can buy cheap brushes at the dollar store, or any hobby store will sell you a really cheap brush. Like I have some really. I'm gonna throw it away. I have some really cheap brushes from like the Michael's Hobby Store, which that's in the garbage now. I bought those for oil paints, but what's in the bat rep doc of tonight? No bat rep tonight. What's today? Wednesday's bat rep is going to be Skaven versus Bretonia Warhammer Armies Project. Recheck painted minis, embrace the gray. But sorry, what was your Couchitron? Let me know if you got in, buddy. Let me know if you got in. Remember, all the members. There is a post that only members can see in the community section of the YouTube channel. They'll give you instructions on how to get into the Discord server. And what you have to do to, once you're in, to actually see things. Do you think for Old World they'll re-release all kits for core units? Yeah, I think not re-release anything because they won't reproduce anything. Doesn't make any sense. But I think yeah, they'll get all updated. Steve from Des Moines, I kind of feel like I'm the same way. The thing with Game Workshop brushes are $5 brushes sold for $15. Okay, that's fair. They're not that expensive though. Steve, I too have many orc characters. Like to paint one, freeze in the back up. What would you use? Oh man. Oh, so hold on. Maybe I wasn't clear on that. Are you referring to that Discord post? Because the idea was, I'll clarify that in the post. You guys can like, we'll use our models, but you get just to name them and create the loadout. You don't have to like send me a model. But if you want to do that, that's really cool. I'll use anything. Well, I used to know a really good. His name was Jordan. Actually, he used to work for Mini Wargaming years ago. Many of you guys probably don't remember him. He was a War Machine player. He used to use these cheapest, grossest brushes. They're like this long. They're like a kindergarten's fake painting brush. It's like a white piece of plastic with like black plastic bristles, and he used to paint with them, and he was amazing with them. It's not always the tool. Some people are just artists. Games Workshop brushes are definitely not worth the money you spend on them. Well, I feel that is that's subjective, or maybe even better. Like, value is different to different people. But I understand what you can mean though. I have no for the convenience. The Games Workshop brushes for me they make sense. Whap request Lizardman versus Vampire counts. I have not yet been able to bring myself to rebase the Lizardman army I bought yet. Though today I did go in the studio, and once my flock came in, I was able to finish blocking all of the Beastman bases, so they are now officially done. Took me way longer than I thought it would. How do I like WAP so far? I love it. I love it. It's so fantastic. I miss Warma Hordes. I don't. I don't miss the community. Some of the greatest people I've ever met were War Machine players, but also some of the worst people I've ever met were War Machine players. Dr. V also uses Windsor New in Series 7. Yeah, it seems like a possible one. I see some squigs. Yeah, I'm assembling all my squigs so I can airbrush them all. A Squigosaur, 3 kill rigs. And I got another box of squig riders. So I was gonna assemble, but I got in this video I was able to take the plastic off the box, dump the box, and then toss the cardboard. And then that's as far as I got. In today's episode of Steve doesn't actually get anything done. In all of Warhammer, which special character do you hate the most? Do I hate the most? Ooh. I don't have an answer. Because the most abusive, or sorry, abusable one is Alariel, or maybe Teclis, but they're both, that's my faction. I've lost far too many models to Hellebron than I probably should have, so maybe Hellebron. Huh. Just a generic old cannon. I hate the cannon. Is that a special character? Not really. I know 5 airbrushes, don't use a single one. I really need to set it up. I love airbrushing. Well, I guess I used to love airbrushing more than I do now. Do I think the killer will be difficult to paint? No. I was looking at it. I'm going to assemble it in sections. The squig, I'm going to airbrush the squig, and then I'm going to assemble all the metal parts, the spray lead belcher, and work off. I think it's going to be, I think the kill rig is going to be ridiculously easy, all things considered. After looking at the bits and the instructions and everything, I think it's going to be really easy to paint. Nagash to the model. How about old school clown Nagash? Couldn't sleep. Get some more guys done. Yeah, I'm using the same one. I'm using a small compressor with a moisture trap and a Patriot 105 Space Marine Bob. That's what I use. Mark Barrios, thank you for the donation and not a comment. You wanna say something to everybody? But thank you for the support. Yeah, the Patriot 105 is such a solid workhorse airbrush. It is my first, and I have what's that this one here. I used to use this like crazy. My Iwata Eclipse for super small things, but I go back to the Patriot for everything. The Patriot, where's my Patriot? You can't see. I bought the trigger extender for the Patriot, and now it does everything I want this thing to do. So, and it's not expensive. The Patriot's a solid airbrush. Cloud Nagash is the best Nagash. Steve, when you come to the dark side and get a Windsor Doom brush, do not get the ones called miniature. Despite the name, they're not made for... Oh, that's fair. Emil, thank you. Gotta go. This could go towards a drink for calling yourself, loving all the content. And then you had to try to arbitrage saying, man, I think. Oh, no, right. Cullen's will be here soon. It looks like a crack pipe. It's not a crack pipe. You know, Patriot 105 for like 100. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you. The Patriot guy's at Adepticon every year. You can probably get a deal there. I think he sells them for cheaper. Couchotron, there you go. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. It's really convenient that YouTube is integrated with the Discord, so like I don't have to do anything. It's up to you guys to get in yourself. But also, it's not very intuitive to know that. So I'm gonna try to repost the instructions at least once a week. No, Dr. V, I almost only use Citadel brushes. It's just too convenient for me. I've never tried the Winsor Newton. Also, I'm really rough on my brushes. I won't take care of them. Might have already covered this. What figures do you get in your Woodall Hall? Yeah, I got 70 or 80 archers, 15 glade riders, 15 glade guard, about 20 war dancers, only 8 dryads, 20 way watchers, 2 treemen, a dragon, 10 Chronos hunters? No, hunters? What are they called? Wild riders. Wild riders. A lot of characters. Okay, Dr. V. I hope I don't find out like this is the greatest brush ever. And I have to go change all my brushes out. See, if you want quick miniatures for a less expensive hobby, you can just use the airbrush as a crack. Crack might be cheaper than... I spent so much on miniatures the last couple of months. It's for a good cause, though. Started saving my miniatures receipts. Pin posts don't create notifications. Getting notification can be pushed for people to see instructions. What? Also, it's Happy Birthday Steve still thing. Unfortunately, it is. And I'm going to ask something from all of you for my actual birthday that's coming up. Is I want one day to not hear it, not read it. I want to see if I can get through that day with no happy birthdays. It's the best brush ever. Man, I hope you don't change my life with this. This is a whole new kind of brush. Yeah, man. No, it's honestly, it's true. I went to go ask Max, the guy who runs the store, my receipts for the year. And it's way, it was way higher than I expected to have spent. What are we talking about? I use Happy Choice brushes from Amazon. I buy them in bulk for pennies. Interesting. Yeah, but okay, so here's the question. Can you dip them in contrast and then after you clean them out, are they going to hold their shape? Or is the contrast in the ferrule going to mess them up? Because Games Workshop brushes can take a bit of that. Man, now you're thinking about maybe I should just go buy a bunch of brushes from a bunch of different places and see what I've been missing. That sounds like learning, and that's not a thing that I do well at all, really. They hold, eh? Tala, hello, welcome. Yeah, I called you on Discord. Oh, sorry. Okay, all right, everybody. We're done here. If you're a member, I'm gonna start a show in a few minutes. I'm gonna call Colin and get everything set up. So, like 5 minutes tops, the members only show will start. Because I know there was difficulty people seeing it last time. I will make sure it immediately posts to the Discord and to the YouTube channel for you all to see, so you can click on it, so it's not like convoluted to get to. So thanks for watching, and remember, if you are a member, the members only show starts in 5 minutes. Later all.